If your adult child needs a safe space to avoid offensive words, you failed as a fucking parent. If anything in my seminar offends you, blame your parents for raising a pussy.
Alright, we're here picking up Clinton's new bike. It needs a little bit of love. Needs a little love, yeah. Needs a little love, but we're going to give it to it. His first 600 class. So, it's got a little charging issue going on, but it runs and rides.
But I can't squeeze one in. I tried to squeeze one in the other
So,
day. It was a freaking disaster.
yeah, we're going to take this 600 home and give it some love. You guys get to see it before we do all that to it. So, good job, bro.
Yeah, well, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you checking it out for me.
Hell yeah.
Park on campus.
Everybody say hi to Audra. Hi. Hi. She's partaking in the motorcycle thing. Go ahead, sorry. I'm listening.
You getting video?
A little bit.
No, okay.
Yeah, we got it home.
But
Talk.
it's a pain in the ass because, especially first week of school, because attendance is required for the first class, so everyone's trying to park. It's gonna drop off once, like, attendance is no longer required.
It's still very low on battery. The lower it gets, the worse it'll get. So it needs a stator. It's running on complete battery power right now, but it is running and it sounds great. It sounds fantastic. So it does bog when you give it too much, but it's only running on the battery's power right now. So let's replace the stator, see where we end up. What do you think?
Hell yeah, I'm on it.
Jojo, what do you think? Oh man, we just got back from a long drive. We just went and picked up my buddy's. He toasted his 300R. If you guys remember, he had a CBR 300R. He toasted it. I said, bro, it's time for an upgrade. We found this 2005 FZ600. It's a detuned R6 power plant engine in it, which I'm actually going to add the original R6 tune back to this. Once he gets comfortable with the detuned version of it, I will increase the power of this bike exponentially. We will put the complete R6 tune on this bike after it gets used to it. Right now, bought it as a runner. It's a runner. It runs. And it's clean. I have all the plastics and everything. I have it all torn down right now, so all the plastics are over there. I got the tank up because it is not charging. And so when I got it home, it kept bogging and not wanting to take throttle. And I was like, something's going on here. So anyways, I have it charging right now. So it's currently on the charger, which is definitely having to put a very good charge on this battery. So at 12.6, it should be at like 14 volts almost before it cuts off. So it has a lot of charging to do. But regardless, it runs like a top. The engine is very, very healthy. Transmission's in good shape. The problem here is that once I hooked up my battery meter to this and I had a look, it was while it was running, it was only at 11.56 volts, and it just kept dropping and dropping and dropping, which tells me that the stator on this bike is not working. It has failed. So I'm gonna have to remove this, and I will do a whole video about that. And the clutch cable is binding up here. If you guys can see this, it is shredded. See how it's all spider webbed? So it's gonna need a complete clutch cable up here, because half of this is broken. So we'll end up putting a new clutch cable on it, and he needs to buy a new seat because the seat is crap. So we're just gonna buy a new seat, and that should solve that. And then from there, it's just a very thorough cleaning of this bike is what this needs. So he picked this up for 1,200 bucks. They normally sell for around 4,500 to 5 grand. They are very sought after. They rarely ever end up for sale because they're just so damn reliable. This is a one owner bike. This was the original owner that owned this bike from 1 mile. He put 17,000 miles on it. He toasted the stator, and after 17,000 miles, it got parked and it sat for a very long time. So, but it does run like a top. Check this out. Beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Rear exhaust, Ducati style exhaust. This thing sounds phenomenal. He's gonna have a lot of fun on this bike, I promise you he is. So there you go. Looks like a Hornet, dude. This bike looks so pissed off. So that's Clinton's new bike. I got to put a stay door on it and a clutch, and then we're going to start putting this thing back together. And yep, he's going from a 300 to a detuned 600, and then once he gets comfortable with it, we will actually put the R6 tune on this power plant engine, and this thing will be a monster. He is about to learn all about the power of 600s. This is going to be his first very reasonably fast bike, and once it has the R6 tune on it, it is going to be very fast. So cheers to Clinton. It was my buddy offered it to him for a very good price. Originally it was $2,000. Then he said he took it for a ride. It started bogging, and we ended up cutting the price all the way back to $1,200. So we picked up this monster for $1,200 with keys and title, and we're going to do a lot of work to it. So there we go.